Define irony. You're not helping. Creating a video where you rank every motorcycle you've ever owned, and at the very top of that list is the Honda CRF300 L Rally. And then a week later, going on your final camping trip with it. Yeah, we're saying goodbye to the Rally. Okay, so mild clickbait warning, because while it is the last camping trip with the Rally, that is technically true. I'm not camping off of the Rally for a couple reasons. One is it's freaking December, and I'm an hour from home, and being comfortable, being able to bring firewood and stuff is just more appealing this time of year. And two, another reason that you will see arriving momentarily, and it'll make a lot more sense. But Chewy's here, and he's entertaining, so what else do you need, really? X-Ped Mega Mat. Oh my god, best car camping mat there is. It's supposed to be self-inflating, but I want to put my sleeping bag on so I can start drinking, so we're not going to wait for that. Fortunately, it comes with a penis pump, so yeah. Anybody who's ever owned one of these 4Runners knows sleeping in the back of them is difficult for two reasons. One, the length with the seat folded up is not quite long enough for a full-grown man. And two, the front half of the back platform here, when the seat's folded down, is about an inch higher, which makes it very uncomfortable. But I just built this platform. This is literally just a 2x4 sideways on top of a half-inch piece of plywood. I carpeted it all. That levels it out. And as far as the length issue, it's funny because in my last 4Runner, I took the front seat. In my last 4Runner, I took the bottom of the seat out so that I could buy myself an extra 8 inches. And then this one, I just discovered the simplest solution I can't believe no one's ever recommended, but I just don't close the hatch all the way, and I have as much room as I want because I can push it out with my feet. Genius solution, right? I'm not really worried about a bear getting in. It keeps the elements out, keeps me warm, keeps the dog in. Let me show you the sleeping bag I brought. Big Agnes stopped making the Diamond Park, which I don't understand. What the hell, Big Agnes? It was Motocamp Nerd's bestseller by a mile. But they still make the Echo Park, which is a similar design, just synthetic down instead of actual down, synthetic insulation, but it still attaches to the pad and will work great with this. This is a 35 degree bag though, and it's supposed to be 40 tonight, so this will not be warm enough, but I have another quilt I'm going to throw over the top, and the dog can lay under that, because he likes to get in my business. So I don't need him all the way down in the sleeping bag, but he can lay between it and the blanket I throw on top. He'll be comfortable, I'll be comfortable, everybody wins. Dude, these Klymit memory foam pillows are amazing, and it's like a magic trick every time. So it's got this, outdoor proof, waterproof, or water resistant, dirt resistant exterior for when you're packing it and stuff, but then you just open up the side, flop out the really cool fleece pillow cover, and go like this. Bam! Now you've got a fleece pillow, nice and soft. And these things, I've got two of them. I've got a big one. This one's small enough to go in the motorcycle, and there's another one in there that is not, so I only take it car camping, but these are more comfortable, or as comfortable as my pillow at home. I don't even bring it. But that's a Klymit, pretty fun little pillow. And then just this Featherstone sheepy quilt, which is great. It's not super heavy either. I want to say it's like a 40 degree, so you could use it by itself in the summer, but in the winter, it makes a great companion, packed small. This is not a super expensive one. This is Chewy's blanket, essentially. Look at that. Just don't close the hatch all the way. Genius! Now my bed's set up. Time for step 2. Oh, did you think step 2 was drinking? No, step 2 is playing with my newest hobby that is 100% Travis, aka Explore Adventure Moto, now Trail Treader's fault. That's right, mini RC crawlers. So this Tacoma is bone stock, and the fun with these is you can upgrade them, and I brought the 4Runner that looks exactly like that 4Runner but apparently I didn't rebind the controller, and I need a bind plug to do it, so I can't play with it. So we're stuck with the stock Tacoma and can't play with the upgraded 4Runner. Anyway, this isn't an RC car video, but these things are so neat. Look, they have actual like link suspension and straight axles, and there's actual drive shafts under there. This one's a 2-speed, so you've got a crawling gear and a running gear, and it's all upgradable. So this one obviously needs bigger tires and wheels. But yeah, this is an FCX24 from FMS, and my 4Runner's an SCX24 from Axial. They're cool. I'll put a link in the description if you guys care. It's really fun. Great present. They're not super expensive. Fun to tinker with. A lot cheaper than upgrading an actual car. Okay, well that was probably step 1.5. This is actually step 2. Can't disown or camping with Steve by trying to change the rules, the orders of the steps. But special guest ought to be here any minute. And it's camping time. I'm already camping, having fun camping. Chewy's camping, I'm camping, playing with remote control cars. I got a new table. This is on clearance. You want to guess why? Because it's ugly as shit, that's why. It's so ugly. Who could it be?
Thank you for saving the puzzle for me.
Chewy. You're right in front of the car too. What an idiot. Don't move. There it is, the special guest. The reason why I had to bring the bike up here on a freaking hitch carrier.
Tamsin.
Why did I bring it on a hitch carrier, Grace?
Because I'm putting it on my hitch carrier because it's going home with.
It's a magic moment.
So magical.
Probably a lot higher than your old one.
It is actually much higher than my old one.
Yeah. So, do you want to know why I sold my freaking favorite bike of all time to Grace? Because I don't really understand it myself, but she's on the verge of a huge mistake. Grace, what motorcycle were you going to buy?
I was going to buy a 2025 KTM 350 XCF.
Some of you, I don't even need to explain why that's a bad idea. You already know. Because she wants to like do 3 BDRs this summer.
5, actually.
And I'm just like, you wouldn't even want to ride that to the start of the Oregon BDR, let alone all the other places you're trying to go. And I could...
To be fair, there is a comfort zone for me with that bike, even though it's an animal, and that is because it was actually the first dirt bike I ever bought, because no one told me not to. But anyway.
Yeah, so she wasn't listening to me. So I finally pulled out the last card I had in my deck, which was, I will sell you my fully built Rally, and you'll be into that. Because you're trying to get a bike that does everything.
Yes.
Right? She wants to spend $9 grand on a bike that does everything. She already has a 250F, so you're into the 2 bikes now, less than you would have been and you don't have to do anything to that bike except have it resprung. Or you could put on 150 pounds. That would make it work better for you.
You mean I could double myself?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can put on 150 pounds.
Okay.
And the spring will be perfect for you. But so
We'll maybe rework the springs. I think that's probably more logical.
So I had to save her from herself, but like, obviously standard deal applies. If she wants to sell that, she has to let me buy it first.
Always, it stays in the family.
Because that's a great bike, well set up. I'm probably gonna miss it, but honestly, it's good because it'll force me to actually do something with the DRZ I bought. So they didn't have chili cheese, so these are just cheesy cheese. But we'll live, I guess. This time.
Oh.
Classic.
By the way, I saw 2 bald eagles on my way out.
No way.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. Look at that. Come on, focus. It won't focus on my wiener. There we go.
Ben's trying to get focused.
Focus on my wiener. It's looking good. Good looking wiener, that's all I'm saying.
Good looking wiener.
It's not the first time I've heard it. A little barbecue. I can only have one condiment. I generally go with barbecue. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh yeah.
Ramen sounds good. I don't know why. Because it's warm.
Cheesy goodness. I didn't bring a lamp. I didn't bring my giant lamp. I didn't even bring the nipple lamp. So I think I'm gonna stop filming for tonight right now because you won't be able to see anything anyway. It is currently 6:25, but we went to bed at 8, so 10 hours of sleep. It's pretty much done with being in the bag. Get ready for fire. Oh, yeah. It's cozy in that, and the rig. Holy crap, my hair looks amazing. I need a haircut so bad. Chewy he has to sleep down in the bag, but it's weird and uncomfortable, so I brought a quilt this time, so he slept on top of the bag but under the quilt. That was better for him, but still can't move my legs at all, so it was typical camping sleep, maybe slightly worse. So I brought all my stuff except I didn't bring a jet boil to make coffee, so no coffee making montage for you this morning. You're getting a packing crap up montage in the 4Runner. Yeah!
Yeah!
Whoa! This bag was a lot warmer when I was in it. Want to dance? Okay. We can dance. We can dance. It's fine. We'll dance on Tam Tam. Hit the mud puddle!
Yeah. Never thought a dog would be my biggest obstacle.
She'll move.
Okay, sweetheart.
At least she's beside you and not in front of you. Unlike Chewy, who likes to get in front of me. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Damn it, everyone thinks I look like Marv from Home Alone.
Oh my god, you do!
'Tis the season.
Oh my god. That's f***ing funny.
Grace, how do you feel right now?
Stoked, man.
Yeah?
Look at that beautiful bike.
Yeah, we're gonna do so many BDRs in that thing.
So many.
So many BDRs. Tam, are you excited? You don't get to ride it.
Tam is so stoked.
Yeah, now I have no idea what I'm gonna ride BDRs on, so that'll be a fun adventure over the next few
I was
months.
gonna say, but that could make some good videos.
Yeah.
What's gonna be Ben's next BDR bike? TBD.
Yeah, if I don't buy that one back first.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
I never know. But I think that's going to do it for this final moto camping trip on the 300 L Rally. We have to say goodbye to Thelma. She never had a name before. I just called her Rally. So bittersweet, but excited to have dissuaded Grace from making a terrible mistake. And, you know, good time camping. Didn't get too cold last night at all, really. Lots of good sleep. Delicious hot dogs for dinner. Great company. Cool dogs, and now I'm gonna head home. So if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing because I'm the dork on the road and I want to be your internet riding buddy. And I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I come with a mute button. Thank you for watching, I appreciate you, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you. Also, I look like Marv from Home Alone right now. Excellent!